Today I'm doing Marvel Legends Series 14, the Build-A-Figure, and it's MODOK. This is probably my second favorite Build-A-Figure. Now, for those of you who don't know MODOK, it is actually an acronym. It standing for Mobile Organism Designed Only for Killing. He first appears in Tales of Suspense 93 in 1967. Now, he starts off as a normal, average scientist slash technician working for AIM, that's Advanced Idea Mechanics, and his name is George Tarleton. Okay, and what they do is he's volunteers to be genetically engineered into basically a human computer. Also initially called MODOK with a C instead of a K. MODOK then standing for Mobile Organism Designed Only for Computing. But instead, when he comes out of the surgery, it makes him grow a huge head, and they have to put him in this little hover chair that you see him in, because his head is too big for him to support his own weight. Much like the DC universe character Hector Hammond. So what he does is, when he comes out of it looking like this, he goes a little bit nuts, as you would expect, and he basically says, "Oh, yeah, I'm not going to take this from AIM. I'm going to be in charge of AIM." So he takes over AIM, and he runs AIM for a while, until after many failures, they said, "You're just not cutting it," and they toss him out. For a while, each time he appears, he's either taking control of AIM, or lost control of AIM and is trying to get it back, or some variation thereof. Eventually, some people within AIM hire the Serpent Society to kill him, and he is killed by Death Adder, who was killed by Scourge, and remained deceased for a while. But this being comics, no one remains dead for long, and is shortly brought back. He makes an appearance in the Christopher Priest Captain American Falcon of about 5-6 years ago. 6 years ago. And his most recent appearance, I think, is MODOK's 11, and then he did that rain delay about him, and it was much more of a comedic turn on the character than a serious approach, which I like, because I think he's a really kind of strange man monster type character. Really kind of creepy too. So of course he's super intelligent, one would think with a head that big. And you see the jewel on top, that red jewel, allows him to have channel his psionic, power into an energy beam of some sort. And of course, he has his neat little hover chair, and that has all sorts of devices and stuff for offense and defense, and how he gets around. Okay, let's get into the figure, which I really like. This, look at all the lines and the teeth and the lips, and it's just really, I don't know why, but it's very, it appeals to me a lot. I mean, very Kirby-esque, I guess. I like that his headgear there. It has that Kirby design to it. I don't know. It's just an offbeat character. To I mean, he is kind of a joke, but I like him. I don't know why. He does kind of move. His legs just sit there. He has knee joints and stuff. His arms, his arms do have motion. The elbows, wrist, and fingers, and fingers, they're separately jointed. But because they're stuck in this, pretty much limits the thing. But that's alright. I mean, that's the character. There have also been several attempts to replace him or to follow up on his creation. Does include MODOK, a female version of him, which stands for Mobile Organism Designed Only for Aggressive Maneuvers. There's been MODOK, Mobile Organism Designed Only for Talking, which appeared in Howard the Duck Volume 3. I think that's was totally done for laughs. And most recently, in The Invincible Iron Man, he goes up against MODOK, a mobile organism designed only for genocide. And so, I mean, if they can't use the original guy, lots of people try to make a copy, but it never really works out. I don't know why this character appeals to me, he just does. So that's MODOK.